We're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside, Doris Burke. So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Harris misses.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
And a wide open look for Irving. The Thunder pull it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Durant kicks to Cantor. Now the pass to Harris. This one for 3. Harris missing again. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. James. An easy 2 points on the layup. LeBron's got his first points of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Rejected by Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. LeBron outside. The shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Now here is Harris. And it's off from 3-point range. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And, you know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Durant, here we go. And he can't bank that one in. The Cavaliers leading by 8 for the 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Let's go. Harris, right side. Over Thompson. And the basket by Harris.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Irving. Cleveland the rebound. Thompson passes to Irving. He kicks it to Love. There's the dish to Thompson. The drive by Smith. Goes back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
Payne, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Smith dishes to Irving. Love wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
Here's Irving after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Here's Cantor. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bank shot, no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Offensive rebound. And Ibaka kicks to Harris. Goes up again. And the rejection by James. Payne can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 4. LeBron with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Irving attacking. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. James outside. They shoot again. Payne grabs the board.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Offline with his 3. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Payne gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Russell Westbrook.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm. And
for me, at a younger age, I was never.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Shot's good. 6 points for LeBron.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Dellavedova. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And, you know, as we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big free agent signing or spending. It helps to draft a guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, for that matter.
Great open look there. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Shot to stop the run. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Waiters. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Got a hand on it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Morrow, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Let's go.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Wide open look. Shot is no good.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Durant with it, now guarded by Shumpert. Shumpert against Durant. It's tipped, but they recover it. The three from Morrow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Well, talking about the strength of LeBron now, we saw Michael Jordan do this too. It didn't. They paid a lot of attention to their body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly, leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
For Cleveland, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Harris comes in for Anthony Morrow. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. J.R. Smith's checked in for James. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Here's Smith. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Up the floor. Harris misses, and it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Durant just inside the line. The quick look, no good that time. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Cantor kicks to Adams. Harris passes to Payne. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 20-7 run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Robertson's checked in. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Misses the wing J.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
The Cavaliers have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Here's Roberson. Guarded by Shumpert. It's stolen by Smith. And so a pretty lot.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lot. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At one point, they managed to push out ahead to an 8-point. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 10 points and several assists. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in its center. And good on the basket. Book it. Thunder trailing by 21. And a wide open look for James. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oklahoma City gets it back. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Tries a 3 off the inbound.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Kicks it out to Love, and it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Here's James. 10 points for him. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And that one's good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the best paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
Good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
And that one's good.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
It's stolen by Ibaka. Durant just inside the line. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Three-pointer, Dellavedova, no good. Good D by Westbrook.
And for LeBron,
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on LeBron James.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
and guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Dellavedova, and Durant sends it back. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And the Thunder with some changes. Adams comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Andre Robertson in for Kevin Durant. Harris kicks to Adams, trying to find Canner, gets it to him.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's Harris. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Dellavedova. He's got 5, and here's the fast break. The finish goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Oklahoma City's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Robertson dishes to Cantor. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. They shoot again.